Llama 3.2 is out, and there's a quick way to start using Llama 3.2 locally. We can start using it using Ollama. It's a very straightforward and the fastest way of using start using Llama 3.2. So we go to the Ollama website, we download it. If you're on Linux, a simple curl command will install it in the terminal, or on Mac OS or Windows. We can download the software. For Windows, it's slightly more complicated, but I'll stick with Linux. Let's say we just use the curl command and install Ollama. I'm assuming Ollama is installed. After you install this, then you'll go to the next step. Next step is searching for the Llama 3.2 model. It's pretty straightforward. The first result that comes up is Llama 3.2. You click on it. Now there are four versions of Llama 3.2. There is a 1 billion model and a 3 billion instruct model. These are differently parameterized because one is a smaller model than the other. Of course, the performance will be, there will be a difference in performance. I suggest stick with the 3 billion model if you have the GPU RAM, but most people have enough GPU RAM to support a 2 GB model. Ollama still doesn't have the 11 billion and the 90 billion model. But if you are interested in using that, that will be a separate video on how to use Llama CPP to use those models. Those are multi-model models. These are just instruct models, which means you can only do text-based chatting with these models. So that's what we're going to focus on. So let's say we're just going to install the 3 billion model, the Llama 3.2 3 billion model. So we'll go down, and the command is very straightforward. It's just Ollama run Llama 3.2, and it will just pull and download and install it. But if you want to install the 1 billion version as well, then you can just use a semicolon and type 1B. Now, why would you want to use the 1 billion model? There are many use cases. You might want to fine tune that 1 billion model for smaller tasks, or especially if you're running on edge devices. If you're running it on a Pi, then you probably want to stick with the smaller model. Even then it will be quite cumbersome to run those models. In those cases, you have to go even smaller models like Phi 2. So, but that being said, there's a very straightforward installation of Llama 3.2 just by running Ollama run Llama 3.2. Now let's say we already installed Ollama, and now it's time to pull the Llama 3.2 model. So I have already pulled it, so it's just going to run that model. So if you want to test it out, it's like you can try out different prompts. Name a few newly discovered exoplanets, and it'll quickly give you. So the reason of saying this, because these are quite recent, and you can verify by going to the NASA's exoplanet database that these are kind of recent, and in fact I verified that, so which shows that this model is trained with very recent data. So you can quickly start and get up and running. Now if you want to have a GUI front end for this, that would be a separate video. Keep a lookout for that.